Hey guys, I'm Element.
I'm Choco, and together we are the DYAD in the Force.
We're back.
Guess who's back?
Bad Batch back.
back.
So we're back to react to the Bad Batch final season, unfortunately, must say, or fortunately, depending on the narrative. And they're back with 3 episodes for the premiere. This is going to be intense.
Yeah, we feasting. Star Wars fans, we're feasting today. Yeah, I'm excited. I got some predictions. I'm curious, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen in the first 3 episodes that drop?
In the first 3 episodes, I think, so this might be a stretch. This might be a Hail Mary. We're going to rescue Crosshair in the first 3 episodes. But just Crosshair.
I agree. Dang it. That's exactly what I was going to say. We're going to, there's going to be a big plan, and Omega is going to be able to help Crosshairs get out. But what's going to happen is Omega is going to stay intentionally. I'm halfway between she's just not going to make it, or it'll be intentionally because she wants to stay with Nalase and her new sister.
Okay, well, let's get into this reaction. This is episode 1. Confined.
Are we seeing Ventress in this episode, and what plan are we seeing her on? I think we do see her. I think it's on Nalhada, and honestly, I'm still calling it. I'm calling a flashback. Maybe
Narshada or Nalhada. And I agree about the flashback. I think we're gonna get a Dark Disciple condensed like omnibus in an episode. Yeah. But episode 1, Confined. This was a great moment last season.
Yeah.
They're in possession of something I need. They care.
If there's a chance to get him back, we have to take it.
I missed that voice.
I was like, I haven't heard her in too long.
Oh, they're gonna show us again.
Have we ever followed orders?
Don't start us with a tearjerker.
Sorry, young.
I did not come here for them, Omega.
All right, how much time has passed? I'm calling 9 months.
6 months. A year. 6 to a year. Covering my bases.
It's like playing Price is Right with someone that picks lower and higher than you.
It's like the person that answers 1, 2, 3, no 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Confined. Man, this just keeps on getting prettier and prettier.
The lurker hounds keep them at bay.
Yeah, I totally get Dave Filoni. After he saw how good the technology looks now, that's what prompted Tales of the Jedi to be made. Is he's like, I want to play with those tools.
Sir, the vessel crashed in Sector 4.
Let's just go on with their day. Okay.
Dang, that sounds kind of hardcore. You should see a doctor about that.
Shout out to Omega's hair.
I didn't know there was this much green in the whole galaxy.
It is far safer in here than out there.
She truly does sound like
We have much
an
to do.
older version.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I wonder if it's the same voice actor. Do we know?
Different. I don't know who it is, but I do remember looking it up.
Were there more lady clones?
Crosshair, you sad man. Dang. He's defeated.
I mean, yeah. It's lower than a bull-legged centipede.
Look at all of her brothers. Oh.
It won't hurt.
Damn, you can see how old all of the clones are getting.
Can you at least tell me where my brothers are?
They're not even defeated by war. They're
You're a
just old
clone,
now.
How come I never saw you on Camino?
Because I was sent elsewhere.
It's nice not being alone.
How do you feel about that? I mean,
That look meant something.
Head to the lab. Nalase is expecting these.
that's the Chekhov's look, right?
Yeah.
There it is again.
Another one. Another one.
What squad is this supposed to be again?
Delta Squad?
Yeah, the armor, right?
Yeah. That's a weird scanner.
Yeah.
It feels less less effective.
You kind of missed a couple of quadrants there.
Like if you stood too far forward, it just wouldn't hit you at all.
Dude, are we gonna see some like prenatal Snokes?
Thank you, Omega.
But just Snokes in like a centrifuge spinning around or something.
Yeah.
Something weird.
Omega, your sample was taken.
Emery said it was routine.
Dang, okay. Still protecting her.
Why are you discarding it?
Tell no one. It is safer this way.
Man,
This research.
now she sounds defeated.
It's not like what we did on Camino.
No, it is not.
It just sounds like she's doing research she doesn't want to do.
Why did they bring me here?
To ensure that I cooperate with result.
Yeah.
What specimens?
Snokes.
You mean the clones?
No, not clones.
How nice to see you reunited.
Not the clones, the Snokes.
Sure.
The strand
Presence
casts.
here will only
Yeah.
strengthen your efforts.
Oh, we are gonna see some
See
Snokes.
to your remaining tasks.
I want to see some Snokes.
Oh, we might get to see some other stuff in the vault too, like
Yeah.
Luke's hand.
Luke.
Well, that's one way to secure things.
Yeah, but there's none of the mines that shoot up and hover. So it just looks a lot like Operation Seraph Shield on Destiny 2.
Okay.
Another Chekhov's gun.
We're gonna teach everyone today. I don't know what that is, but why does that look good to me? They look like chicken wings.
Some of mine.
Oh, that's because it's some of hers. I was about to say, did I just say like the kibbles? It's good. Oh, it's just
Dino
nuggets.
Nuggies.
Yeah. Those are some Tysons right there.
I felt like one of them Snickers commercials. I can't see one of those without thinking it's like escorting like Tarkin's love.
Yeah, that's sad.
I mean, they're experiments in cages.
Crosshair. I tried to come earlier, but there are too many guards watching me. Every stronghold has a weak point.
You
Maybe
told
I
me
can
this, right?
convince Emery to help. She's one of us.
Not every clone is your ally.
I mean,
Trust too easily.
Maybe you don't trust enough.
I'll give her that one. He's guarded, cradled. Should get that checked out. Is that
forever ruined.
that's that new technology. Seepage.
Worst word ever.
No, moist. Let's see, we got some Tyson nuggets. We got some lemongrass.
Got some purple stuff.
Oh wait, hold on. We have 5, 10, 15, 21 days. So the time lapse hasn't happened yet.
I do not believe it has. Like I said, her hair hasn't. This is new. This is new for her.
Interesting. 21 days since she's been captured.
And that's also why Emery was saying you'll adjust, right?
I'm still down for 6 to a year.
That's 5 to 10. I mean, are we gonna start out by getting force-sensitive clones?
Yo. That's just going to be in your head rent-free for the next couple of days. I don't think so. Again, because Nalase said that they haven't produced any results.
That's true. I just mean, like, if you needed to work the same genetic specimen over and over again in order to isolate something.
Snap.
There we go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 of 30, right? 30 times 5?
Yes.
About 4 or 5 months?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Who's closer? What did you say? I got you with the 6 there.
Yes, but you also were further away with
Well, I started with 6. And I said 2 a year.
That's the biggest cop out I've ever heard.
My first answer was 6.
So, would we take your most recent one? All right, how much time has passed? I'm calling 9 months.
6 months. A year. 6 to a year. No, I was just...
Good morning.
Oh, the little
Omega.
ponytail, too.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Let's begin.
I'm not growing out a ponytail. But I like it.
Okay. No. Omega is also a body language expert. She's mirroring Emery.
Damn. What are they doing to Crosshair day in and day out where he walks down that hallway?
Whatever they're testing, it's going to work with Omega.
I think
One of these days,
Omega's
they're gonna-
hair has grown to match mine more than mine has matched hers
Yeah.
without the ponytail.
You achieved and succeeded her. And then she caught up.
Then do something to help her.
I'm not droid. It is not part of my programming.
That sustained. I'm not a medical doctor.
I've said that many times at work. That's not. This is a Wendy's.
Now look, I need to clean your wound for it to get better. It'll only hurt for a second, so put those teeth away and behave.
Why don't you just get like a Bacta spray? Do they not have Bacta yet? They do. Of course they do.
I wouldn't think twice about leaving you behind.
That's going to be Crosshair's
You're
arc.
lying. You wouldn't do that. You're my brother. I won't let you either.
Damn, let's go.
Okay, but why is the dog gonna die?
Why would you jinx that?
Coming. You know what's coming.
Dang, mic drop. Also, Crosshair is like all but giving up. It's stinging my heart. It's just not going away at that point. At this point.
Okay, so
Bring it here. It is for your own good.
there's something hidden in the sink, and that's why it's dripping.
Come. We have work to do.
That's a good call. To draw away from the sink, she's got the doll.
Andy Dufresne is hiding in there.
The Emperor
Along with
should
his
be
pinup.
pleased to be accomplished a successful transfer.
Not
Oh.
when the M count was severely diminished in the process. If
Well,
you do
that's
not match or exceed the specimen's original count, it is a failure.
Bro, they're so talking about Sidious. Like these strand casts can't hold his big ass M count.
They just created Dathan.
Ooh, do you think this early?
That with what she said right then.
She said that there was a successful transfer, but it's not the original M count. Dathan isn't force sensitive.
It's severely diminished. Everyone has midichlorians. Not everyone can use the, you know. So I think, I mean, when is this taking place? And then by the time we get to Shadow of the Sith, right? Because this is still predates the sequel trilogy. Dathan, the guy we see there, has to be in his 30s, right?
Somewhat. We don't know. We don't know when, but
I mean,
yeah.
we just see him briefly, right? But at that point in time, Rey's like 5 or 6, right?
Yeah.
So that's still 12 years, before the sequel trilogy starts. And I feel like the math is mathing. Like they could have just created Dathan, but Hemlock is calling it a failure because it doesn't meet or, if it doesn't meet or exceed the original specimen. The original specimen is Palpatine.
Stretch. Hail Mary. What if Emery is Rey's mom? Anyways, so our current trajectory is Dathan, right?
I believe Dathan was just created.
Of course.
Damn, the way she said
And we shall
science.
soon see if the Emperor is as understanding as I am.
But I'm glad that they have real quick. I'm glad that they have kind of grafted sequel stuff into the prequel era storytelling.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
crazy.
it's always been there. It's always been there.
A liability.
That's my fault.
Why'd you have to jinx it, man?
It is protocol.
Let go.
Is she gonna make her escape
Dang.
now? Courtesy of Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Did Badger curse?
Your friend in the detention block, however, may not be as fortunate.
Don't hurt Crosshair.
Oh
He
gosh.
didn't do anything.
Don't show your hand so easily.
For CT-9904, despite his resistance to re-education, but
I like there's like a torture chain.
always have consequences. Sometimes not in the ways we imagine. Take her
Like
back
he's-
to her room and
Like
restrict her.
he's gonna go torture Crosshair, and then Crosshair's be like, "No, you need me." And he's like, "Well, I don't need this clone. That's your friend."
Was that Gregor? She brought back the doll. Also, her logic wasn't flawed. The lurker stands a better chance out there than the guaranteed termination.
Yeah.
Man, confined. That definitely felt very claustrophobic.
Yeah.
But we learn a few things. Crosshair is defeated. He's given up. He doesn't feel like he deserves to be rescued, or he doesn't want Omega to risk anything for him.
Dathan was just created, but he was a failure.
Yes.
I'm riding that theory till the wheels fall off.
The wheels are probably gonna fall off on this one. But yeah, it has been 4 or 5 months according to the wall scratching. So we'll see. This is Paths Unknown.
Is this like Space Moscow? What's happening?
Summon me here and question
What the hell, Iron Man?
The charges against me are false. What
Is this
proof do you
Deveron?
have?
Your accomplices have been captured and told us everything.
Is she a tiefling?
Wait.
You're dismissed,
Wait.
Captain.
Are these just other Deveronians? Okay, I think. Because I thought.
Yeah,
we
I
thought
think they
saw
represent.
Maul. I thought there was some Maul there. Asajj. Oh, like. Yeah. Oh,
Hey,
the boys are back.
the boys are back in town. Oh, there's an edit to that song.
Before my generosity runs out.
Bro, this is so dope.
I hope you find who you're looking for.
Can we see Domina?
Right. Okay. I, at least it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me. Thank you.
No, this is just a great.
Why you sitting like that? What are you trying to do?
This is just a great look at the underworld, the Syndicate, and like the power that they also possess in an Imperial world.
Yeah. No, I agree. I found it. Also, the powers of negotiation were very intriguing for cunning linguists such as myself.
Cunning linguist. Damn, Wrecker's the freaking voice of reason.
Omega's been waiting for us a long time, Wrecker. I'm not making her wait another day.
Ooh,
What planet is this? This is
Dude,
the planet
this-
where Ventress is.
the
This is the planet
soundtrack.
where Ventress. Soundtrack is great. They're also meeting Mulan.
This percussion is so.
No, this is perfect. Bad Batch is better than Clone Wars.
Smells like rancid Joe.
I feel
That's
like
what I'm gonna
Kanye
post
West.
on TikTok.
Nothing on the scanners.
I feel like Kanye West when I said that. Just now.
Jamming our senses.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
I just remember everyone's faces. Can we
And then it
switch
cuts-
cameras?
And then it cuts to Chris Tucker, who's like standing in front of a refrigerator in the back. I'm like,
Let's get down there. Check it
Dude, we might see Asajj. You might be right. Like the
no, but
colors, it's all
specifically,
matching.
this planet is the one with Mulan. Why is her name not coming to me?
out. We're not
Oh,
alone.
Fennec Shand?
Yes, Fennec Shan.
Those are the most unintimidating freeze and drop your weapons I've ever heard.
They're regs.
No thanks to the Empire.
This also
You
adds
to finish us off.
something to Andor as a kid.
What do you want?
Ooh.
We're looking for a young girl.
Stick to the trail, follow our steps, and don't touch the vines.
How did they find all these actors that sound like Omega? Oh, it's the G virus.
Good to see Titan and Hunter Mains getting along, you know?
Stuff.
Slow the vines. One day the Imperials started packing up and shipped out. So we made our move.
Oh, so
and
this is an
escaped.
old lab.
We're the only ones who made it out before the orbital bombardment. Even the clone troopers left us to die.
Say thanks. I know.
I thought he was a smart one.
He is a smart one. He's trying to get away off that planet. Helping them is the best. Yeah.
They got the ship.
Inside the ruins.
Just need to grab something from our ship.
Yeah. Gonky. Did they just get nagged? Is that what that was?
Whoa. Your ship has seen some action.
Yeah. The gear and the power. Lead the way,
Damn.
kid.
I mean, Gonk needs some love too. Can't you carry him like right side up?
One of those little feet are gonna kick one of them vines.
I like how you said feets.
I was actually channeling Major Payne when he's like, and the bloody little nubs start kicking real fast like.
Gonky honks. I thought they don't get hostile until you shoot them. What happens when you do shoot them? Oh man.
They turn into the flood from Halo?
They look like...
They look like Flood. They look exactly like Flood.
They look like skinned chicken. He's gonna go and protect it.
He's gonna fly it, but he's gonna fly cover, and he's gonna pick him up.
Damn, that looked like a 2D animation there. It had that.
It just reminds me of the labyrinth, the bog.
Yeah.
Gonky does seem vaguely Italian. I don't know why. It works.
Do your thing, little guy.
Man, I just love New Zealanders and Australians for adding a vague R sound. I'll see what that R I can pick up. Why does it sound vaguely like a velociraptor in Jurassic Park? It has no mouth.
It's everywhere.
Well, what sound are you hearing? That says Velociraptor. Oh, I hear it. Who do they become? They have more clones saved.
I've been going over the data. Looks like Hemlock transferred his entire base of operations to another location. His experiments, too.
Did the intel say where he went? I don't know where we fit anymore.
You have time to figure it out. Make your own path. Be something other than a soldier.
What if a wannabe?
Our mission is not over yet.
It's so good.
Yeah. Woo. Paths unknown. Each episode has been self-explanatory lately. I mean, we had a very claustrophobic, confined episode with Crosshair and Omega being confined. Now, Hunter and Wrecker just trying to find the path to Omega.
I thought it was the same plan because it had the same color scheme, but
it did look like
color grading. Color grading is not everything.
All right, moving on to episode 3, Shadows of Tantus. This is our last chance. Last chance for Asajj Ventress. Last chance for Crosshair Rescue. Okay. This is my year though. This is like the year. Like, do you want to stretch things out a little bit? All right, let's just get into it.
Oh, I agree. Fully. They were setting this up. This is the payoff for all them Chekhov's guns.
Come along.
And the kid clones that they found, they're dying. Just kidding.
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Why?
kidding. Hey, I had to get you back for saying that the Lurka Hound was gonna die.
I mean, that's fair.
Oh, look, it's Dathan. Just kidding. Whoever that. Oh, is that Tech? Oh no. Hold on. We have to do some investigative journalism. How tall is Tech?
That's his profile. That is his profile right there.
We've never seen him without the pack, without the bulky helmet. Are we putting this down as Tech?
I don't think we have another choice. I mean, Hemlock had his glasses. That means he has his body.
They did say re-education, right? And Crosshair's been failing. Okay, that might be Tech. You know, I just noticed it's very convenient that their doors are just tall enough for Kaminoans.
Oversee the lab in her absence.
As you wish, Doctor.
I feel like the door opening on that happened with Sabine.
So here's where I land on it. I don't think she's force sensitive, but I do think there's something in her blood that is sort of a catalyst for enabling the transfer.
Okay, here's what I think. I think she's force sensitive, and by comparing her blood to the other clones, they would be better able to isolate what is needed, and so that's why they need to keep her separate.
Must go.
That's gonna happen, but with Crosshair. Oh, it's about to go down.
Oh, there it goes.
They've done a tremendous job with the music in this
Oh my
show.
God.
She's gotta be like, listen,
Are you feeling
your
well?
birthday's coming up. We need to plan for it. What do you got in
Take your
mind?
assignments. See you later.
Do it now! No! Oh, what are we gonna see with her sample? Oh, it's got like what? Like 6 samples left? Oh man. It's the Emperor, dude.
Woo! Okay. Palpatine's gonna be arriving with Delta Squad. Let's go.
The progress that's
About to take a big leap forward.
Yeah.
Of course.
I can't believe they got Ian McDermott back. I was half expecting him to just walk through and just beast it.
The Emperor's like, this hallway is red. Good. This is why I always ask, just all across Star Wars, where are the cameras?
What are you doing here?
Escaping. And you're coming with me.
Okay.
You found a weak point?
Not exactly. I'm kind of improvising.
Is that some kind of joke?
I'll explain later. Just get the guards' attention.
That's not a plan.
Oh, just distract them. Nice work.
Didn't have much choice.
You're out of the cell, aren't you?
Now what?
He's pissed.
Gosh, I'm so excited. Let's go, Crosshair. I'm gonna dual wield those. Okay, never mind. Getting ahead of myself. Oh, that's what he was being guarded on.
But
That's what
he's
he
a
was guarding.
sniper, so now he feels useless.
I know a shuttle we can use. It
The
crashed
Emperor's.
outside
No, I'm just
the
kidding.
perimeter back when we first came here.
How does a crashed shuttle help us?
What are you looking at? Show me.
Oh, it's almost there. What's funny is they're gonna make a breakthrough, and then Omega needs to escape too. Jesus.
You think the robot holds a grudge?
No, but he's gonna get wrecked again. Just his memory core is like, damn it.
He does now.
It leads outside, but it's protected by a timed ray shield. I spent most
Stop
of
saying my name.
confined on Camino.
All in due time. Yes, Emperor.
He's like, don't get ahead of yourself, punk. Because ultimately, he still needs the Sith alchemy too. Just as the Emperor leaves. Dang.
I feel like Nalisay could have called sick with a sore throat.
Oh my god. Can you imagine her ponytail was taken off?
Watch her Lurka has grown way bigger from being out.
They are prisoners who've escaped. The time for half measures is over. This facility.
I was with you the whole time, bitch.
We had to help.
I have been right.
Yeah.
Secure her in a cell.
Okay.
Scramble the recovery team.
Yes, sir.
Is that Delta Squad recovery team?
Hope so.
The klaxon is back. How long has it been since we heard that?
I mean, it's my alarm in the morning, so.
Is it? How do you wake up like that?
I'm picking up something. I think
With
it could be a
terror.
ship. That way.
Oh, does she have a scar now? That's it. She's a badass. Dang.
Is that a sand slash?
It's a dry axe, man. I know what you mean. God.
Anything?
That's such a clever countdown mechanic.
Working.
What a coincidence. Hunter and Wrecker are here. Oh, gosh, Tech. And Tech's the one that gets her back. Crosshair escapes and Tech is the one that retrieves her.
Hello.
Hello. That's how I like Lost Boys.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
Wow. Dang!
The prisoners hijacked our shuttle!
She got out of the elevator. Covering position.
Oh.
Jeez, this. Oh, they got a new pet and everything? Oh my god! What does it mean?
We need her alive.
Now! They've jumped.
They can always try again.
Minor setback. I have the full resources of the Empire at my disposal. We will find her.
All right.
So what I'm hearing is that Rey is part clone trooper.
Essentially, that's what it boils down to. We were wrong, at least for now. Crosshair and Omega have escaped. We still have the question of who that special trooper is that we got a glimpse of. Now we know where they're going. We know what the next episode is.
Pabu? They're going. Yeah, they're going to Pabu.
Okay. What does this all mean? Is the next question that I have. So Omega's blood sample has resulted in a positive M count transfer with 0 degradation. Does that mean it's a successful strand cast? It's a successful cast.
I'll actually. So I'll retract what I previously said. So I believe Dathan was just created. All right, the M count did not suffered massive degradation. Right, Omega is what they need to get a good one. And man, there's a lot of implications. You know, this is great. This is fantastic.
This is what I didn't want to say. Because Omega results in a good strandcast, that means she's dead. Because they have a couple of bodies of Snoke, so they had the specimen to create.
We've already seen bodies that look like Snoke, right? And none of them are the Emperor's match. Like let's not get that twisted. There is no existence of another body for Palpatine without degradation.
No, but we have Snoke though. Snoke has Force sensitivity, not as much as Sidious.
But and Omega, there's no degradation. She has essentially been secured.
So chances of that special trooper being tech, I'm at 75% right now. There was no body. Like you said, they had his goggles.
It was heavy foreshadowing.
How do they get her back? Or because my prediction was that, my prediction based on Young's video, this is not my fault, Young, is that Hunter is going to be the one that dies at the end.
I've been saying from the very beginning that Hunter is the obvious one to die at the end because he's the most complete character.
It does make sense that they had the 3-episode premiere. I think the first episode not necessarily giving us enough of what's happening. The second episode kind of also leaving us in a weird mental state, like in a fugue state. And then like the third episode was just what we needed to kick things off in this season to be like, this is where they're going. They need her now. And they've escaped and we're, all systems go.
But I love that. I don't know. I feel like they've embraced true storytelling because like there will be some people that are I can already see arguments that the first episode was unnecessary, but the first episode built the narrative. It built the structure that we got the payoff for. Without the setup, without proper setup, payoff is nothing.
Oh yeah.
And they don't understand that the reason that they care about the payoff was the setup. You know?
I mean, the first episode gave us her getting sampled and Nala say erasing it, and setting up that whole thing of like they've been ruling her out and ruling out Crosshair and that ruse.
And it set up Crosshair's relationship with her over this period of time. It set up Crosshair their routine. It set up Crosshair's unwillingness to escape. And then him saying, if to escape he had to leave her behind, he would. And then he got that opportunity when she fell and he still didn't. And her pet, that saved the day. Like there's so much that came out of the first episode that was necessary for the escape. And then we also now know that, the other half of their squad is already actively looking for this space because they're all gonna go back to Pabu. And you know what? You
Pabu's gonna be a target.
By who?
Cad
By
Bane.
Tech.
Listen, we can't bat. Our batting average can't be 100.
Okay, but listen. Now. if Pabu
Tech, yes, that makes sense.
is being targeted by Tech, he's the one that would know everything, that would have all the specs on everything. He's the worst person you could have to target Pabu. But you know what he hasn't accounted for? New clone kids just arrived. Trained cadets.
I was about to say Crosshair. Jesus.
Crosshair too, but by this point in time, he would know Crosshair had escaped. The thing that he wouldn't have accounted for is the kids. He's gonna be like, oh, this was not in my calculations.
We better not see in the comment section that you guys saying that this doesn't make sense, because quite frankly, this is probably one of the best premieres I've seen from an animated show or even a show. You know,
listen, I straight up didn't. I mean, I didn't enjoy the first season. I already feel like this is past the Clone Wars. I'm sorry, but
well, I mean, listen, Clone Wars was a mixed bag from the start. You know, they were trying to tell some more context. They tried to find the empty spaces here and there. And then we got Rebels, we got Resistance, and then we got Bad Batch, which had theoretically more room to maneuver in terms of storytelling versus Clone Wars, where you're like, this is like a 3-year period where some things happened in the movies. And there's places that they have to be at, and you have to finagle your way around the story. This one is like, this is like the best thing too about the Bad Batch is that I did not expect for them to create such cohesion with the sequels in this time period, because when they started explaining this Strandcast stuff with Snoke, that was Mandalorian, that was firmly after Return of the Jedi, and that time period makes sense to set up stuff for the sequel. But getting it in the Bad Batch when the Emperor has been doing this ever since the start, and like this has gone on for decades of research.
I mean, but honestly, it ties back. It ties straight back to Palpatine and Anakin. He didn't know. You know, I mean, we know he'd been lying to Anakin the whole entire time. I will teach you to save her. I will show you how to do it. Okay, so you're on my team now, yeah? Okay, I don't know how to do it.
We need something. I have all of the resources.
But exactly, he had all the research, he had all the cloning, he had all the Sith alchemy, all this stuff, and that's the thing that intrigued me, right? Because you mentioned, we needed the Sith alchemy, right? Mm-hmm. What Palpatine said to Hemlock is that some would consider what you're doing to be an abomination. I mean, Hemlock is in on that part of it. Has to be. That's the only way to be considered an abomination. There's a lot of them out there running around. What makes what he's doing an abomination?
Based on the conversations we've seen from the Mandalorian, from Andor, like Strandcast technology, like the Imperial remnants that are imprisoned by the New Republic, like Strandcasting is fairly new technology that they have data for in their computers, but makes sense that it would be a very fringe science that only the Emperor and Tantus has dug up. I think overall, I mean, listen, Bad Batch has done an amazing job with the computer graphics, the animation, the music. This is a great premiere. Choco, what do you rank this in terms of premiere and Bad Batch? I'm gonna give it a solid 8. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Mind you,
you are the nicer one.
No. Bear with me here, because like I said, I didn't like the first season. I did enjoy the second season, but it wasn't on this level. The story that was weaved through these 3 episodes and the attention to detail to character personality and growth. I don't know if I'll get flamed for this, but someone made a video. I was tagged in it. A lot of the Bad Batch fan base are women. Like the vast majority of it, and it's something I'd never even thought about, because the story of Bad Batch isn't about the explosions, and it isn't about, those are all part of it, those are all super important,
very intrinsic,
but the way they're all natural. When you get to the battle, that's just the boiling over of what has been brewing for the entire portion that preceded. And I can't
makes sense.
The acting parts, the storytelling parts, like I said, the character growth, we got to learn where all of the pieces are, the way it's set up the universe. I don't know anything that was missing.
It's a very complete premiere. We had the setup, we had the laps, we had a lot of Chekhov's guns, and we had a lot of payoff. And quite frankly, we answered the question that we came in with, right? Which was, they're gonna escape. And they did. And so we have a full steam ahead story to go into next week. That's all I'm gonna say. Choco, any final thoughts for this
It's
reaction?
hype. We're coming in hype for next week.
Dathan!
Oh man, Dathan's alive. Dathan was created. You heard it here first.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on this reaction to the season, or the final season premiere of Bad Batch, episode 1, 2, 3. Give us a like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to turn on notifications. That's it.
Yeah.
On to the next one.
For Light and for Life.
We are all the Dyad.
And it was Dathan. He was created. He's alive.
And Ray is Ray's mother.
No.